Hello, my friends. This is the video that I made on Alibaba on December the 4th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $85.68, and on pre-market hours we were up by 0.4%. And my main assumption at this very point was that we can accumulate our position incrementally to the downside with an anticipation to see a potential trade with a profit of about 14.25%. And guys, take a look right here. We were at this point, and since I made my previous video, this asset hit exactly the entry point that I marked in my previous video, and we went higher. And in the highest point, we were up by 11.76%, and for now we are still up by about 6%. And depending on your entry price, we might be up from 3 to 6%. And guys, this is another evidence of the power of technical analysis. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, guys, for the first 100 subscribers I will do a giveaway. I will do a technical analysis based on your request on any asset that you might find. On top of that, guys, and it is the most lucrative offer, for now there is not so many people inside the Discord group. That is why almost 100% of my time will be dedicated to you, and it is pretty much one-on-one training for the value of $450 a month, but for the fraction of this cost, for just $35 a month. And I think it is quite fair deal.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So, and let's take a look again at its price action. I have to admit that according to its most recent price action, we might anticipate the next leg to the upside, and I will show you crucial levels of its upcoming movements within just several minutes. But for now, let's take a look at its fundamentals. First of all, I have to admit that we don't have any changes from analytics side. No one reiterated their ratings, and we still have about $127.05 as a consensus analyst price target for the next 12 months. And among 15 analysts, 14 suggest to buy, 1 suggests to hold, and 0 suggests to sell. We have quite similar picture right here on Market Beat. We have 13 analysts who suggest to buy, 2 analysts who suggest to hold, and 0 who suggest to sell. But the price target is slightly lower, at about $114.07, which is still about 27.8% of upside potential. And guys, let me show you that this movement to the upside has quite high volume, and let me show you what was the reason of this movement. If you type in Google search bar Baba stock and switch to new stock folder, you will see that the most recent movement that was made by Alibaba was the result of the Chinese Communist Party actions. And let me show you this. On December the 9th on Investopedia was published this article that is titled "Why Alibaba's Stock is Soaring Monday." And here is the key takeaways. Alibaba's US traded shares soared Monday after Chinese authorities announced plans to expand stimulus spending next year. At an event Sunday, Alibaba co-founder Jack Ma also highlighted the company's potential to benefit from artificial intelligence. Alibaba affiliate and group named Cyril Han its new CEO effective March the 1st, replacing Eric Jing. And guys, I have to admit that in my opinion, the most important long-term catalyst for Alibaba right now is this bullet point that Jack Ma announced the company's potential to benefit from artificial intelligence. And this is the huge news, but it will affect the Alibaba stock price for the next several months, not early. And let me show you quite interesting results from the institutional investors list. If you take a look at this chart, you can see that the most recent bar is starting to make some kind of curvature, and we don't have clear movement to the upside, clear uptrend. But yes, since the mid of summer of this year, we have a consistent growth in this parameter. It is the number of shares held by institutional investors, and I have to admit that this trend might continue, because in general, if you take a look at its price action on a weekly time frame, and let me show you like this, you can see that the price for Alibaba is pretty much at the lowest level ever. The lowest point was set right here on September 14th of 2015, but we are near this range, and this means the upside potential for Alibaba is much higher than the downside potential. But this is only for long-term investors, and let me show you the most recent updates. Take a look right here. We have several green rows. Don't be confused. Wait a second. This one is just a new short position on Alibaba. But I want to pay attention to several other companies who added their position on Alibaba. For example, this one, JP Morgan US Tech Leaders ETF, opened completely new position for the value of $10.144 million. And guys, don't be confused again, because this date is not a deal execution date, it is a filing date. And if you click right here, you can see that they own 95.5 thousand shares valued at $10.144 million as of September the 30th of this year, and the current value of the position is $8.5 million. This means, guys, they lost about $1.5 million on this position. At the same time, guys, you know that it is the long-term holdings. The majority of these filings is the long-term holdings. That is why, guys, if you take a look right here, let me show you on a daily time frame. Let me show you September the 30th. It was at this very point, and this means JP Morgan bought Alibaba shares somewhere in this range 3 months before, basically the quarter before September the 30th, and their average price could be somewhere from 73.79 all the way up to 111. But we know that they lost about $1.5 million in value in this position. This means they bought these stocks somewhere in the range in between 97 all the way up to maybe $106 per share. And guys, I have to admit that the most recent candles, as you can see, are quite interesting candles. And let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, on a daily time frame, as you can see, we previously saw a lot of gaps in its price action, as you can see, and all of these gaps indicated that a lot of price action happened on the pre-market and after market trading hours. But right here you can see that it is almost impossible to identify the trend and how it was made. But at the same time, guys, take a look right here, this volume and this candle. This is the shooting star, and for those of you who follow my channel for quite some time, you know that when this candle appears, especially with the support of quite high volume, you have to switch your narrative from bullish side to bear side. And right after that, this asset from the range of about $92.33 lost about almost 4% of its value. And definitely it is another technical sign that you can use in order to stay consistently profitable. So let's switch to lower time frames, let's say to 3 hours time frame, and turn on all the tools. What are the crucial points for the price action of Alibaba? Let me show you what type of breakdown we might have from this bottom. This entire wave might be the first wave, this is the second, this is the third, and we are somewhere around the bottom of the fourth wave. We have a decent chance to hit higher targets, but guys, we are scratching this range of support that previously was the range of resistance, and this range should hold in order to stay in a motive wave. Otherwise, if this asset breaks the $88.88 mark, it will invalidate its motive nature, and this means the top of our fifth wave should not be much higher, or even it might be at the same range as the top of our third wave in best case scenario. And this means, guys, if you entered your position somewhere lower, in order to stay profitable, just put your stop loss slightly below this yellow line at the range of about from 87 all the way up to $87.8 mark, because if it breaks it to the downside, the narrative might change and we might see next retest of its previous swing low. And that is why, guys, if it happens, you will be still profitable for, let's say, from up to 3%. And if this range holds, we will have all the chances to hit higher targets and to retest basically the top of our third wave first of all, and to hit our target that I identified in the in my previous video at $96.28. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap.